Well, this is interesting. The message is already changing form and shape as reality continues to move. I sat down to film and my cat, he's been a part of these messages the last couple days, I guess. I don't know. Time is freaking weird right now. I'm in it too, as you guys are in it. I feel like I just drop in to like give like a pulse check of like what's going on. I just grabbed a chair to put it by the window so my cat could look outside, and I just heard spirits giving you a different perspective right now. And the energy feels like, I'm just realizing this is the first time I've talked today. Feels like the energy is like a bowstring, and it's at that point of tautness. Like you can't go like pull yourself, like pull it even more taut. Like this is the capacity, and now it's time to like it. There's going to be a moment of release, of allowing the momentum that you've been like, it's kind of like, or like a wind up car, you know, like with the wheels, like it won't wind up anymore, and you have to let the actions carry you forward. He's very upset because he can't go outside right now. Nope. So if you're feeling that energy, welcome. I'm Izzy. I go by 8th House Mercury here because I tell real, raw, honest truth. On my other account, I go by Astrology, where I do evolutionary astrology. And the astrology, y'all. The astrology. Hold on. We've obtained the prisoner. The astrology right now, we have what's coming up, Barbalt's Basket, which I'm sure you've heard a bunch of astrologers talk about, and it's more external reality, more societal shifts. But if you have anything that's at 4 degrees in Pluto in a fixed sign, right, specifically, because that the amount of feline interruptions right now is amusing. This is the culprit. Now, like I was saying, it's more of this societal shifts, but if you have something at 4 degrees of fixed signs, it makes this a little bit more tense and or personal for you. Now, I'll be talking about it in my live stream on Sunday a bit more deeply, so catch me there. But on just an energetic level right now, you guys, there is this massive shift of like, you've already made the decision, you've already made the movement. It's just a matter of like when. And I'm seeing like ready, set, go kind of energy. Oh. All right. I'm gonna grab some cards just to really hone in on this. It's like that, waiting for the right moment, and Spirit being like, there's never going to be a right moment. Yeah, we have the cave, the nectar, the village. Oh, underneath the nectar is the womb. And then the gem. This for me is speaking to a lot of you are leaving like a metaphorical nest. Yeah, and going on a new adventure, pilgrim. Like this sort of shift and change, but it is sort of like, I'm seeing somebody, okay, they're showing me quicksand too, where it's like the more you struggle against the surrender of what this is. And it's so interesting because I feel like this is something that does require action on your part in a certain level, but it's like there's going to be Spirit's like, if you just wait, oh God, Spirit really is testing your capacity right now, because it's like at the last possible second, everything's gonna like go smoothly, and that's just sort of the energy right now. Can we get any extra support for the people here? Literally, the hunter. They're like, I also just heard like help is coming kind of thing, where it's like you're not alone in this, but there's something about feeling alone in this circumstance, in this experience right now, where it's my loneliness is killing me. We have it's all good and grounding. That's all you can do right now, is trust the process. Trust the process. Trust the process. Okay. I have successfully blocked him from going behind my computer. And then truth. It's very interesting. I woke up pretty early this morning, and I was sitting looking out my window, and the sun wasn't even up yet, but some sort of massive winged creature flew right in front of my windows, and it was more white in color, which was very interesting. I don't know if it was a crane, but there was something very like significant about like, whoa, the timing of things, the timing of being able to see that, because I decided to do that. Why is that coming through? Dead end. And the fault line. This is a repeat energetically of the last messages I've been having, but they're sort of like, I just want to come here and like name the energy that is present at this time, of the like tension of things falling apart around you, and you're just being tested in the capacity of like, can I, like, this is alchemy at its finest. Can you sit with the stories, the pain, the worry, the tension of what is coming up, and not letting it grab your center? And that's what I feel like this gem is, where it's like really, really very clearly like you understanding at the core of you. And ultimately, I feel like it's spirit, like whatever's happening around you, it's like whipping around energy to remove all this other stuff, to actually reveal your capacity, to reveal, hey, he's trying to go behind my computer. That's why this is an issue. Clearing up debris, energetic debris. And this is such beautiful imagery. Now I want to... Okay, we're going to grab a Rumi card to just wrap up this reading. This is my newest deck that I've acquired. Okay. Just for support in this energy. Because it's like, it's happening. That's the truth of it, is this is happening. The human gift. Wow. This feels like, just look at this card. This feels like spirit's like, this, I see where you're at. I see where you're at. And like, this is the, oh man, this is going to be so telling, this one. This is number 17. O heart, what is your excuse for all these blunders? Such loyalty is offered by the beloved, yet so much treason comes from you. Such kindness is offered by the beloved, yet so much defiance and resistance comes from you. Such grace is offered by the beloved, yet so much fault and failure comes from you. Such attraction is offered by the beloved, with sweetness and generosity, yet such jealousy comes from you, with so much suspicion. Do you bemoan your lack of faith? Do you berate yourself, blazing angel, because you have moments where you cannot bring yourself to trust in love more than you trust in your fear? Do you lament and worry that you could or should be living in greater surrender, and yet, when the light is more precious than when it arises, when is light more precious than when it arises from the darkness? I feel like a toxic mother, because I pause and I'm yelling at him, and then I come back and I'm delivering this beautiful message, but I feel like naming that duality, because I'm like, God, he's a nuisance right now. O human angel, your path is perfection in the divine sense, not in some artificial absence of struggle, but in the wrestling of darkness and light that it ignites the fire within your holy heart. So rise up now from your doubts and admonishments, and let your human self be loved. Even for all the doubt, you are still one of the cherished ones of the great beloved, and always will be. Be kind to your heart. You may believe it to be weary from doubt and distrust. So much heartbreaks and so many agonies, and still it beats, still it persists, with unquestionable allegiance to life. What a grand heart it is, this sacred heart of yours. This is like, the whole purpose of this is for you to deepen into trust and love. Love as the only thing. I would suggest to watch A Wrinkle in Time. That's been a movie that's been very beautiful to me, and or read the books. It's got such beautiful messaging in it. So I'm going to leave this here. I love you guys so much, and thank you all for the love and support, as there are fires really close to me, and I'm actively in this energy with you guys. So I appreciate you all and your patience with all that. See you.